Ciao! Okay, so I don't really know what this is going to be yet. I just kind of know that I want to record some of my experiences and adventures here in Florence. So I'm Laurie Green. I'm studying abroad here in Florence, Italy for this whole semester. I'm a senior and I'm super excited to be here. And this is going to be my first video. I don't know how often I'm going to do them or how detailed they're going to be. It's just kind of up to how it goes. So, I'm just going to start kind of going through what I've been up to lately. I got here, today is Monday, and I got here on Wednesday, and that's last Wednesday. So, I've been here for 5 days, and it's pretty much just been a one big vacation, and it's been amazing so far. But I started school today, so things will probably slow down a little bit. So first off, I left on Tuesday from America. I left from Oklahoma City, and my flight left at 12:30, and luckily everything went well except for the fact that my bag was overweight. Oops, I'm a girl. And I have a 70-pound bag and a 50-pound bag. I did my best. Packing is the worst for me. I made it to Atlanta, but my flight got a little bit delayed, and so I made it to Amsterdam late. And so when I arrived in Florence about noon the next day, my luggage didn't arrive because it had gotten lost in Amsterdam. So that was a bit of a challenge. I got my luggage about 2 days later and had to wear the same clothes for like 3 days. And luckily my roommate let me wear some of her stuff, so I wasn't just the most disgusting thing ever, but I didn't have any of my toothpaste or shampoo or anything, and I was really pretty disgusting. It was awful. As far as the flights go, I was really nervous about international flying. I've never done anything that long, but it was fine. It was actually kind of fun. There's free movies and music and good food and free wine, and it's a good time. So that was fine. Ever since I've been in Florence, I've been literally obsessed with everything. I'm having such a great time. I have no complaints really, major. So I got here, didn't have my bags, had to wait forever. Waited, finally got to leave the airport and got to Florence, but I couldn't get into my apartment because the keys weren't ready, so I kind of sat around with my carry-on bags for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Finally got into my apartment, got to meet my roommates. We've been talking on Facebook for a little while, so they're great, they're awesome, and we have an awesome apartment. It's so nice. I expected it to be so different. We have this amazing view of the Duomo. I don't know if you can see it, but see. Can you see? Oh yeah, you can see because it's right there. Yeah, and our view from the kitchen is beautiful, and it's awesome. It's awesome. We have a tiny little washing machine and a oven. We don't have a microwave or dishwasher. That's pretty typical here in Italy. So, and there's no air conditioning here. It's not really common here. So you should have windows open all the time. And it's not too bad, but it's been pretty hot. As far as things I've been doing here, I got here, and then we had a welcome dinner with ISA, who I'm with, International Studies Abroad, and I'm studying at Florence University of the Arts. And we had this nice little dinner. They had like a 4-course meal. It was pretty good. It was kind of like all so much, it was like so exciting. First food in Italy. And then me and my roommates just came back and had some wine and got to know each other, and it was really fun. And then we had to get up in the morning for our walking tour of Florence, and we had this little guide, and we had little headsets, and she kind of gave us a little rundown of the city, showed us where some things are, like the train station and the markets and stuff like that. So it was really nice, and it's such a gorgeous city. I mean, it's like unreal. You can't describe it. You have to just see it. Then we went to our first little lunch by ourselves, and it's so scary because you go in there and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to speak Italian. So I've taken a little bit of Italian 2 semesters, but I'm too shy to try it. I don't know. I've tried it a little, but I'm bad at ordering food. It makes me nervous. So we got pasta for lunch, went to an ATM. Euros kind of suck. It's a horrible exchange rate, but oh well. Then we went to our orientation. It was pretty boring, but that was fine because then I walked out, and my roommates actually kind of left before me because I had to stay after to get my luggage figured out, and I ended up meeting up with some cool guys that were outside that are in my program, and I got to hang out with them for the night, and we went to this great pizza place called Gusta Pizza. It's really popular here. It was amazing. Yeah, so good. We just chilled, and I kind of got to go see their apartment. It was really awesome too, and they're in a really authentic part of Florence across the river. And then we decided to come back to our place, and some girls that lived below us came up, and we all just kind of had this big hangout thing, and we all went out together to this place called Red Garter, which is kind of an Americanized bar club thing. Not really a club, I don't know, karaoke, dancing, drinks, whatever. It was really fun. We had a great time. It was a really cool bonding experience for everybody. And one of the boys' brothers actually lives here and studied here before, and so he kind of has all the hookups and knows what's cool and know where to find new things. So he found the secret bakery for us, which is amazing little places where they cook the things for the next day, and if you go and find it, they're hidden in little alleyways and stuff, and you knock on the door and you pay €1, you can get the freshest pastries, and they're so good. Then the next day we had another orientation at the school, and it was pretty cool to meet the directors and stuff like that, and I got pretty excited. It seems like a really nice school. It's kind of everything I like. It's I'm a business major, and I'm doing business classes while I'm here, but it's business and photography and fashion and I don't know, just all kinds of things. Cooking, I love it. It's all kinds of things I like. And I finally got my luggage that day. That was good. Then we went on I had another orientation, and then we went on a hike up to Piazzale Michelangelo, which is this place where you can see this great panoramic view of Florence, and it's so amazing. And I'm avidly Instagramming while I've been here, so if you want to follow my Instagram, you will see all these photos. I'll try and put some in these videos maybe in the future, but yeah, it's crazy gorgeous. Then we got dinner at this little restaurant. It was a weird Indian restaurant / Italian restaurant. So if I get really tired of Italian food, I can go get Indian food. But I was still wanting Italian food, so I got lasagna, and it was really good. Kind of sucked because I had to pay for my water because we were at a sit-down place. So it was €3 for a big bottle of water. Me and this girl split. They say sometimes water is cheaper than wine. No, wine is cheaper than water, and I think that's probably gonna end up being true. We walked back, and my roommates and I went and got gelato. First experience with gelato in Italy, and it was amazing, of course. But since I found a few other places, and I think I found the greatest one tonight, but I got Nutella gelato, pretty delish. Then we went on this little, then we met up with some people in our program. We've just all been hanging out, and it's just been so fun. Everyone is so great. I think since we're all just outgoing, naturally adventurous people, since we're studying abroad, everyone just kind of clicks really well and has a lot of fun together. So it's been really cool. So we went out with a big group of people, and we went to this little bar, and it was a ton of fun. And then they were all going to go to a club, and me and my roommate and this other guy decided that we didn't really want to spend the €10 to get in it, so we decided to just kind of wander around, and it was really cool. And we ended up going to get a pizza and another secret bakery stop for a Nutella croissant. Yeah. Then we just kind of were so hyped up and so excited to be here. We just stood. We have this great view from our kitchen window, so we just stood around and hung out in our kitchen until sunrise. I blame it on the jet lag. I don't know. Our schedules were so whack, but yeah, so we stayed up all night and watched the sunrise, and it was amazing. And then we decided not to sleep, but to go to the open market, San Lorenzo markets. They have shopping leather and clothes and purses and stuff, but then there's also a grocery section where they have all these crazy fresh things. But I was just kind of running on no sleep and totally overwhelmed by the whole experience. It was very, you had to know Italian to figure it out in there, and I was just ugh. So then luckily we found just a regular grocery store. Regular, it's small and different, but it was more my speed. So but I'm gonna go back and get some fresh stuff from San Lorenzo whenever I'm braver with my Italian. Then I finally went to sleep because I hadn't gotten any sleep, so I slept all day, and then I woke up and was totally awake. So they were doing this little bar crawl thing, and me and my roommate decided to go to that. It was really cool because we got to go to several different like hot spots in Firenze, and they all kind of gave us a free drink at each place we went, and then we got to know a lot more people in our program again because they were all going out together with us. And at the end of the night, the last place we went was, we took this little bus to this really cool club called Blanco, and it was so much fun. It was really cool. There's like a lot of actually Italian people there, and I actually met some of them because of my love of Coldplay. So we bonded over that, and I got to practice my Italian because I get a little bit braver with my Italian when I'm under the influence. So that was cool. It was really fun, and it's so weird here because everything's really late. Everyone goes to dinner late, and everyone goes out late, and you stay out really late. So I ended up getting back on the bus to go home at like 4:30 or something. But it doesn't even feel like late. It's crazy. It's just so much fun. So I've been kind of in vacation mode for these first few days, but I'm planning to be more calm now after settling in. But I just wanted to get to know everybody and just like not miss out on anything. So the next day I got up and came home, and what'd I do? I'm keeping track of my days so I don't forget anything awesome. I woke up at like 2 p.m. because I went to sleep probably at like 6. And then I got up and I made a little, I cooked my first food the other day. Well, since we went shopping, I got these little baguette and some tomatoes and some mozzarella. Mozzarella's so good here. I made this little crostini kind of sandwich, toasted olive oil, tomato, mozzarella, pepper. Oh my gosh, so good. So I made another one of those and had some yogurt, and everything's just so much better here. Like, all the ingredients are so much better here. So I had that for my little lunch snack thing. Took a shower. Then we decided we were gonna go to get gelato again because, you know, just gelato every day, really. So I had to try a fruit flavor this time. I got peach mango, which was yummy, and I got strawberry, which was alright, but I didn't really like strawberry as much. Then we went and looked for all of our classes, so we knew where they were. And the buildings are kind of spread out around the city. It's not like in the States where your campus is really concentrated. It's just kind of throughout the city. And the city is so weird because it's actually pretty big but kind of small, but you walk everywhere. You just walk everywhere. So you can get anywhere in like 15 minutes, 10 minutes. I cooked at home again. I made this cool little meat sauce. I felt so authentic, and I'm so excited. I love cooking here, and I love eating here, and I love being here. It's awesome. And then I just ended up hanging out with my roommate and chilling, and went to bed again. Then I had these horrible nightmares last night, and that was weird. But I finally got enough sleep so that I could wake up around 12:30 for my class that started at 1:30 on my first day of my senior year. Kind of excited, started today. So I had my Italian class, and I'm an intermediate. I took a placement test to make sure I could actually handle it, and I was scared I'd fail it, but I passed it. So I'm an intermediate Italian, and the lady just speaks Italian the whole time. It's kind of like scary, but it's good. You understand more than you think you will. And I bought my textbook, which ended up being way more affordable than I thought. It's like 15 euro. Yeah, and that's all I had for today, and I don't have class tomorrow, so I've just been kind of hanging out. I did my first load of laundry. It's really weird. It takes like a lot longer here to do laundry. It's a tiny little washer. There's no dryers here. Just made my own little lunch. Hung out with my roommates. We went to this awesome gelato place across the river called Santa Trinita. So amazing. Yeah, trying to go to the 99-cent store tomorrow. It's pretty sweet. That's about it. So this is a really long first video. They won't be this long in the future, but I had to catch up on like 5 days of awesomeness. So that's all. If you have any questions about Florence, or I'm from ASU, if you have any questions to ASU or me or anything, just let me know, and I'll keep you posted if you're interested. Arrivederci.